today, but we have a very special guest who many of you have been asking for. His name is Jeffrey Epstein. However, he's not the Jeffrey that we all know. It's different. I'll just let him explain. Jeffrey, why don't you introduce yourself? Jeffrey?
Oh yes, sorry. I zoned out for a second. My name is Jeffrey Epstein, but not that Jeffrey Epstein, a different Jeffrey Epstein. Thank you for having me on the Sketchy Podcast.
Yes. We got a guy on the podcast whose name is Jeffrey Epstein, and we're gonna get into it today.
Let's get into it, because a lot of people are very confused by why my name is Jeffrey Epstein.
And that's why he wanted to come onto the podcast to set the record straight, right? Because it seems like it's been causing you a lot of problems, you were telling me?
It's been causing me a lot of problems, let me tell you. A lot of stuff has been going on in my life. If you guys only knew what it's like having a name, Jeffrey Epstein, you would probably be on this podcast too, trying to set the record straight.
You were telling me there's 15 other people, around 15 other people statistically with the name Jeffrey Epstein?
Yes, that is correct. So when the scandal happened, my life went to complete shit. And I basically lost contact with anyone who was close to me because nobody wants to be close to a Jeffrey Epstein. So what I did was I went on Facebook and I started one of those Facebook groups. And I basically sent it out. I said, is there anybody named Jeffrey Epstein out there? If so, please contact me. So I posted that. And what do you know? 15 other Jeffrey Epsteins responded. So basically, there's a Jeffrey Epstein Facebook group that I started, and we all meet once a week at the Boys and Girls Club, and we all just talk about our issues and our problems in life, and we all have similar issues.
You meet at the Boys and Girls Club?
You know what? Now that I've said that out loud for the first time, we should probably switch that up. That's kind of not a good place to probably meet with the name Jeffrey Epstein.
There's just 15 Jeffrey Epsteins meeting it.
Yes, I don't know why we chose the Boys and Girls Club, if I'm being quite frank. One of the other Epsteins chose that location, which we should probably check on him because that's a little strange now that I'm thinking about it.
So why don't we get into this here?
Yes.
What was your life like pre-scandal compared to after?
Yes, I mean, life pre-scandal was phenomenal for me. I mean, because as you know, the real Jeffrey Epstein prior to the scandal was quite the guy. I mean, let's be honest. Everyone knew him. Everyone loved him. He was friends with all the politicians, with all the athletes, all the artists. They all loved him. They all wanted to party with him. Let's be honest. So having the name Jeffrey Epstein, everyone would always say, "Oh wow, your name's Jeffrey Epstein. Do you know the real Jeffrey Epstein?" And I'd say, "Yes, we're pretty close." I would say we're close, even though we weren't close, because I just wanted to have that reputation that I was close with the real Jeffrey Epstein. So basically, I was living in Palm Beach at the time because I figured, let's utilize being named Jeffrey Epstein since it had such a high, power of the name and the person who was Jeffrey Epstein at the time. So I would use his name and I would make reservations at the biggest clubs and the biggest restaurants in Palm Beach. And I would call in, I go, "Hey, it's Jeffrey Epstein. I'd like a table." And they would basically give me a table like at some of these high-end restaurants because of my name, just because I was Jeffrey Epstein. He was so respected. So basically they gave me all of it, and it was great because you could not get into these restaurants like unless your name was Jeffrey Epstein. So I was basically sorry, I have to think about it.
Take your time.
So basically I was getting into these restaurants that nobody can get into unless your name is Jeffrey Epstein, and I was basically flourishing, hanging out with who's who, and they all wanted to be friends with me just because of my name. And I was loving life, the amount of women I was getting just because of my name, and everyone just wanted to be associated with Jeffrey Epstein. I mean, I was just living the high life prior to the scandal. And then the scandal happened.
Hold on. Before the scandal, so you were just impersonating Jeffrey Epstein, like you would pretend to be him?
Pretty much, because a lot of people knew of the Jeffrey, but they couldn't put a face to it. And then they would see my ID and they'd be like, "Oh, I guess he is the Jeffrey Epstein." So I would just play like I was Jeffrey Epstein. And, he wasn't the best looking guy either. So not that I'm not a good looking guy, I'm pretty good looking. I mean, let's be honest, I'm kind of a ladies' man, just as you can tell just by the way I look. So put that with my name, I mean, I was basically rolling in the I mean, it was constant. I mean, just because of the name. And I was hanging out with Kanye. I was hanging out with LeBron James, Jay-Z. I was hanging out with Donald Trump. I was hanging out with him as well. I saw him at a couple parties. And so I was living the high life. I was hanging out with Bill Clinton. And then the scandal hit, and I went from living the high life to living the low life. But in a blink of an eye, my life changed. I went from being at the top of the mountain to basically having no one in my life now. Everyone treats me like complete shit just because of my name, even though I have no association with Jeffrey Epstein whatsoever.
Well, other than you impersonating him for how long were you doing that for?
I was doing it for like 5 years. I mean, who wouldn't though? I mean, the guy was at the top of the food chain. I mean, it's like if your name was LeBron James, you're telling me you wouldn't impersonate LeBron James? But here's the thing. I also didn't tell you this. So in a way, I was actually a lot closer to Jeffrey than you think, because he has a lot of properties in the Miami area. And I used to squat in one of his houses because he wasn't at a lot of his houses. And then the security would check my ID and it would obviously say Jeffrey Epstein, so they'd let me in. And I was basically living in one of his houses for about 2 years, which was incredible, by the way. There was, for some reason though, there was a lot of massage tables in there and baby oil and weird pictures on the wall of naked women. I don't know what that's about, but it was very strange.
You lived in one of Jeffrey Epstein's houses. You squatted
for about 2 years.
In one of Jeffrey Epstein's houses.
Yes. Not that I didn't have my own home. I did. It's just I wanted to try it. And one of my friends dared me to. They said, I bet you can't get into an Epstein house. I said, oh, just wait. Just watch. And I tried it. And the next thing I know, I was like, I'm never going to leave this place, because it was an incredible home. I mean, it was like living in paradise, really. So I was living there for about 2 years, and yeah, that was great until obviously the scandal hit, and then I was out of there in a blink of an eye, because the FBI started raiding his houses. So I went out the back and swam across the water and into one of the other homes, because the FBI raided the house, and I didn't know.
Into another home?
Because you know how he lives like on one of, what is it, like there's like a river type of thing. So then I swam across to another home because I needed to get away, because
another unrelated home.
Yes, yes.
What happened there? You just went into someone's house, or did you?
It was a close call. I mean, thankfully they went home, so I just went out the side gate. But the FBI came and raided his house, and yes, it was very scary because I had stuff there that I had left, so they probably.
Like what?
You know, just different clothes and, you know, stuff like that. I mean, so they probably found that and thought it was Jeffrey's, but it was Jeffrey's. Which is kind of funny if you think about it. So they're like, oh, this is probably Jeffrey's shirt. And I was like, yes, it is. It's my shirt, yes.
They're onto something.
They're onto something, so. But thankfully, we're both named Jeffrey, so they're not going to get that, you know, mixed up. But yes, that was strange. But like I said,
so that was life pre-scandal. You were living the high life.
Living the high life. Scandal hits. Then I was living the low life, which is where I'm at now.
Yeah. So explain to me. So what's going on now?
It's terrible now. I mean, what would you like to know specifically? You want to know?
Tell me about. Well, tell me what you think I would want to know about this.
Obviously,
it sounds like you. I mean, you have. I know you have stuff you want to share about.
Like
this.
I said, I was. You know, prior to the scandal, I was rolling in the. And scandal hits. I haven't had sex since. I haven't had close contact with a woman since, which it's been like when the list get released. Like
you were hooking up with a lot of girls before this.
Yes, I mean I hooked up with like 2 women in like 10 years. It was incredible, and one of them technically wasn't a woman because I got scammed by an online Indian man who made me pay him like a lot of money.
You got scammed by an online Indian man?
Yes, I thought it was a woman, and then he was impersonating a woman, but it was actually an Indian man named Rahim.
Well, then why did you say that you hooked up with 2 women if that clearly wasn't?
Because like we
hooked up with one woman.
We had online sex.
Oh.
What does that mean?
I mean, you know, online sex, where we pleasure ourselves through online.
Did you see him? Was it like a camera?
I think he had one of those AI things because it looked like a woman. It was like clearly a woman. And then I found out that later it was an Indian man named Rahim.
How did you find... Never mind. This is a detour.
Yes, no, I know. It's weird.
That's not
it's weird.
important.
Imagine how
We're
I
here
felt.
to talk
Imagine
about
how
the
I
name.
felt. Imagine how I felt. So anyways, I was rolling in the pussy. Let's just go back to what we're saying. I was rolling in the
Okay.
Scandal hits. And just because of my name being Jeffrey Epstein, no woman wants to be associated with someone named Jeffrey Epstein. I mean, who the hell wants to be Mrs. Epstein, right? Especially to a Jeffrey. And then imagine I'm having sex with that woman and she has to scream my name out. Imagine that. Jeffrey Epstein, Jeffrey Epstein, oh my God, Jeffrey Epstein, don't stop, don't stop. No one's gonna wanna have sex with anyone named Jeffrey Epstein. It's awful and I get it. It's like, I'm trying to think of a really bad woman, like, who's a bad woman that we all know? Do you have any woman that's like bad as Jeffrey Epstein? I guess it's only men in this world that are f***ed up.
Can we really not think of a bad woman right now?
It's like having sex with Poison Ivy in Batman. Imagine having sex with Poison Ivy.
Fictional bad woman. Okay.
Imagine having sex with Poison Ivy from Batman.
But Poison Ivy, isn't she kind of hot?
She is. She's very f***ing. Actually, that would actually be kind of hurt. Having sex with Poison Ivy. Actually, that's a bad example, but you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. Nobody wants to have sex with somebody named Jeffrey Epstein. So I haven't had sex in 10 years. And prior to this, I was rolling in the And then, of course, because my name's Jeffrey Epstein, now nobody wants to be associated with me. It's bullshit. I mean, look at me. I'm a great-looking guy. Who wouldn't want to have sex with me? It's literally because of my name. If it wasn't for my name, I'd be rolling in it still. But because my name happens to be Jeffrey Epstein, I cannot get any women. It sucks. It's terrible. So that's why I'm on this podcast, is just to let all the women know in the world that I'm actually a good guy. Just because my name's Jeffrey Epstein doesn't mean that I'm some sort of freak. Sorry, I'm just really emotional about this because I have a lot of built up emotion about this.
Have you tried changing your name?
Yes. Oh, yes, I have. And let me tell you why I haven't.
Why?
But we're going to have to go back in time. Because if you think it's bad that my name is Jeffrey Epstein, it gets worse. Yes. So, we're going to get into this.
This is about to get juicy.
Let's get into this.
It gets worse.
So, yes. So, I grew up in like a farm in Montana, away from all of society. And my grandparents, this was pre-World War I. They moved there from Germany. Yes, if I'm not mistaken, that's what happened. They moved there before Germany, before the bad stuff started happening over there. And my parents were obviously German, and they wanted
Before World War I?
before World War I. They moved there before all the bad stuff started happening over there in Germany.
Okay.
So they settled there. So they didn't know about anything going on around the world because, like I said, we lived in a farm. And they wanted to give me a strong German name, right? They named me Adolf Hitler. That was my real name. My birth name was Adolf Hitler.
Wait, so your last name was Hitler?
Yes.
And then
And
so
then
your family's name was Hitler?
Hitler, yes. But we weren't related to Adolf Hitler, the real Adolf Hitler. We weren't related to them. We just happened to have the same
And then
name.
they happened to give you the first name
Adolf. Yes.
No way.
Yes. And they had no idea about the real Adolf Hitler because, like I said, they all moved pre-Adolf Hitler. And we had no internet access because we lived on a farm. My parents didn't believe in any of that stuff. So they had no idea. They didn't know who Adolf Hitler was. So, and I had no idea who he was either. Until I left the farm when I was 18 years old. And I started telling everyone my name was Adolf Hitler. And you could only imagine what the happened. It was even worse than this. It was way worse than the situation I'm going through now. So thankfully I have some experience. So I obviously had to change my name because nobody also wants to Adolf Hitler. Imagine that. Adolf Hitler, don't stop. Adolf Hitler, please don't stop. That's the G-spot. That's the G-spot, you're hitting it. No one wants to say that. So I found myself having to learn about history, world history, and I realized how terrible of a person Adolf Hitler was because he was awful. Probably a lot worse than Jeffrey Epstein, let's be honest. So naturally, I wanted to change my name, which I did legally, and I said, let's just go with a regular name, so a common name. And I wanted to kind of pay tribute to the Jews, since obviously my name is Adolf Hitler and I wanted to go a complete different direction. So I went with the last name Epstein. And then I wanted to pick a regular, generic name. So I landed on Jeffrey. And I decided to name myself Jeffrey Epstein, legally. And obviously, like I said, I was living the high life. Everything was going well. Everything was going great. And then boom, scandal hits. And now I'm living the low life again. It's like the world's with me. How did this happen twice in someone's life? Imagine you have the two worst names ever. Adolf Hitler and Jeffrey Epstein. How does this happen? Sorry, I just get really emotional about it because it's like, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable to even think about.
Just to clarify, so your family was a German family who moved to
Correct.
deep Montana before World War I.
Yes.
Never learned about anything.
Never.
Kept the entire family
Secluded.
insulated.
We were all
secluded
homeschooled.
for decades and like multiple generations.
So no one knew what was happening.
And you were like the first one to leave the farm.
I was a pioneer of my family because all my family is still there. They think it's all cool. Like they still don't even know about the scandal. I had to tell them about the Jeffrey Epstein scandal. They're like, Jeffrey who? What are you talking about? And I go, oh yeah, right. You guys don't even know who the Adolf Hitler is either. So they're completely just aloof of everything going on around them. And it must be nice for them because they're living in paradise. Ignorance is bliss, I guess. Yes, but I'm so adapted to the real world now that I can't live in a farm anymore. I'm a social butterfly. I mean, I was living the high life in Palm Beach. I mean, I can't go back to the farm. I was living as Jeffrey Epstein for years, living the high life, rolling in the sea.
Okay. Oh my God,
Yes.
I cannot believe you went from
Yes, you can only imagine.
the worst name in the world to the second worst name in the world.
I went from one bad to the next bad. You would never think, but yes, it is happening to me. Yes.
So, you mentioned earlier you had a job.
Oh yes, I was a substitute teacher because I love teaching kids. That's my passion. I love to teach the children, and I love children. I mean,
Oh, no.
not like Jeffrey Epstein loved children, but
I wouldn't say that.
No, but I'm saying I love them like I love teaching our younger generation. We're supposed to inspire the younger generation. And same with the sex situation. What parent wants one of their teachers to be named Jeffrey Epstein teaching their kids? I mean, that's ridiculous. So once the scandal hit, the school pulled me into the boardroom and they said, sorry, Jeffrey Epstein, but we're going to have to let you go because some of the parents are finding it very uncomfortable for Jeffrey Epstein to be teaching their children. And I kept telling them, I said, I love your children. I'm not like Jeffrey Epstein. I'm a normal Jeffrey Epstein. I'm not going to do what the bad Jeffrey Epstein did to your children. I'm just here to love and teach them. But obviously, that sounded wrong coming from Jeffrey Epstein still. So they decided to, put me on a leave of absence until further notice. But, our president still hasn't released the list. So this damn story hasn't ended yet. It's going to be years until I get reinstated. I'm probably never going to be able to get reinstated, to be honest, unless I change my name again, which I'm trying to. I submitted another name change to the government, but it takes a while because you're only allowed to change your name a certain amount of times. I think there's a 10-year span, and I'm not at the 10-year mark yet. So, yes.
What are you changing your name to now?
I don't know exactly yet, but I might, like we were saying earlier, I might change it to a woman's name because women don't do anything bad apparently. So
What woman's name would you pick?
maybe like Janice.
Janice what?
Janice Stevens.
Okay.
Just a normal name. Hopefully a Janice Stevens out there doesn't decide to do something up.
Yeah.
At least anyone famous, because I noticed that it only really matters if somebody of high power does something up. Like if Jeffrey Epstein was a nobody, nobody would care
Right.
that he did what he did.
So then, what are you doing now for work?
Well, right now, I'm unemployed. I'm just living off welfare right now because nobody wants to hire me. I mean, like I said, you can only imagine nobody wants to hire a Jeffrey Epstein. I've been to thousands of interviews and they go, nice to meet you. My name's John. They go, what's your name? What am I going to say? I go, Jeffrey Epstein. And exactly, they start doing that. And they go, this guy's got a sense of humor. I like that. Seriously, what's your name? And I go, no, I'm being serious. It's Jeffrey Epstein. And they're obviously like nice about it because they see my, social security and my identification. So they clarify it and they're like, okay, well, I'm sorry, but we're not going to have someone named Jeffrey Epstein selling our scooters.
You applied for a scooter salesman
Yes,
job?
I was trying to sell one of the, those e-scooters that the kids are driving, and I, you know, because like I said, I want to help the kids, and the kids love e-scooters. So I figured, you know, maybe this is a way I can contribute to the children. So I wanted to, you know, sell e-scooters to kids, and yes, they didn't like that idea at all. So they didn't allow me to sell their scooters because what kid wants to buy a scooter from Jeffrey Epstein? You know, that would be obviously not cool. So I've been unemployed. I tried Uber, but you can only imagine when you request an Uber and it says Jeffrey Epstein, you're probably going to cancel that Uber. So I wasn't getting a lot of, you know.
Jeffrey Epstein's coming to pick you up.
Jeffrey Epstein's coming to pick you up. That's what he would say. So I wasn't getting a lot of car rides, and nobody would request me as a driver. So I tried Uber Eats. Also, nobody wants a Jeffrey Epstein delivering their food as well. So I couldn't do that. So I basically am on unemployment right now, and it's very tough for me to find any work whatsoever, which is awful, by the way, because I'm a good guy. I have a lot of qualities in this life. I can do a lot of things with my hands. And like I said, I'm really good with kids. So if there's anybody watching this podcast who has any, you know, jobs out there that requires, you know, hands-on with kids, let me know, because I'm really good working with kids, and I love kids, like I said, but not in the way Jeffrey Epstein did. Not in that way. Just in a way that I want to, like, teach them and make them better people. That's it. I'm really good with kids.
Have you what's your social media life been like?
I had to delete my account.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
Yes, because, I mean, you can only imagine all of the hate that I was getting on my social medias. I mean, I was getting trolled, getting death threats, even though I'm not the real Jeffrey Epstein. I don't understand. So every time I post a picture with, like, me and my dog, or, like, me and my family, they'd say, die, you're going to hell, or you're worthless, you shouldn't even be alive. And they would say things like that, and I got in a really dark place and got pretty depressed and had to go to therapy about it. And my therapist just recommended I delete my account. So I'm off the grid once again, and I don't even have an online social presence anymore because of my name. And I tried to start a, you know, kind of like a burner account with a different name, so at least I can change my name there. But anytime I would do that and follow people, they would see me with a different name, and they would think that it was a fake account from all my friends. They'd call me, they go, you know, Jeffrey, somebody started an account with a different name. Is that you? And I'd say it was me, but once again, they don't want to be associated with me in any way, which I don't blame them, because who the hell wants to be associated with a Jeffrey Epstein? So yes, I deleted my socials, all of them.
Okay.
It sucks. It's terrible.
Have you heard of Palm Beach Pete?
Oh yes, I've heard of Palm Beach. What is it? Palm Beach Pete. Yes.
Yeah.
He's been blowing up online because apparently he looks like the real Jeffrey Epstein. And to be honest, he's in a way better position than me, because obviously his name's not Jeffrey Epstein. He looks like Jeffrey Epstein, but his name's not Jeffrey Epstein. So he could still get away with, you know, applying for jobs, you know, rolling in the but not me. I mean, I'd way rather look like Jeffrey Epstein than have the name Jeffrey Epstein. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, what would you think? What do you think?
I mean, Palm Beach Pete seems to be probably look like him, right?
Right? Yes.
Because your situation is not going too well.
It's going awful.
Palm Beach Pete, he seems to be doing fine. He's like,
yeah,
he was on like a Nelk Boys podcast.
Yes, the Nelk Boys. Yes, they love him. They want to party with him. They flew him out because he looks like Jeffrey Epstein, but he's not named Jeffrey Epstein. I didn't get a call from the Nelk Boys. Nelk Boys, I'm the real Jeffrey Epstein. Why are you flying at
No, you're not. Or, well, you are, but you're not.
But my name is Jeffrey Epstein. I'm saying, like, I'm Jeffrey Epstein. So if anything, you should be flying me first class.
And partying with you.
And partying with you guys, because I'm big fans of the Nelk Boys. So I don't understand why they didn't give me a call. I didn't get a call from the Nelk Boys. So if you're out there, Jeffrey Epstein's here. So give me a call, because I'll be at home doing nothing because I don't have a job.
So you'd rather look like Jeffrey than Jeffrey.
I'd way rather look like Jeffrey Epstein than actually be called Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah.
Because Palm Beach Pete is living the high life right now. He's basically living like me 10 years ago, flying around. Everyone's recording him in his freaking car, driving around town. He's loving it. He's loving it. I see him online. Him.
So if the real Jeffrey Epstein had invited you to the island, would you have gone knowing about all the stuff? Because obviously you wouldn't have gone if you knew about everything that was going on.
Yes, obviously.
But
it's a tough situation because obviously if pre-scandal, no one really, I mean, I guess people probably knew. I mean, come on. Like if one of my friends was doing what he was doing, I would know about it, you know? Like your best friend. You think you would know if he was fiddling around with underage people? Probably, right? So if I didn't know, probably, I mean, who wouldn't want to get flown first class to a private island? I mean, that's probably why a lot of people went, right? They probably didn't know you have this rich guy flying you out to an island. They probably didn't realize till they got there, like, wow, people look pretty young here. Like, where are we? You know? So I may have went. I wouldn't have done anything, obviously. I want to clarify, I wouldn't have done anything, but, you know, I probably would have went to Jeffrey Epstein's island for sure, but I wouldn't have done anything. But like post, you know, scandal, no, definitely not. I would have not. I don't want to be associated with him at all. I hate people like him that do that to our young. I don't like that. Like I said, I try to help our young, not do what he does.
And you think they should release that list?
Yes. I've been begging them. I've been calling them to like release the damn list already. And the reason why is because once they release the list, we can finally move on from society and move on from this Jeffrey Epstein. Because if they don't release the list, who do they keep talking about?
Jeffrey Epstein.
Jeffrey Epstein.
But you don't think that even after they release the list, I feel like your name is still
Of course
tarnished.
it's going to be tarnished, of course. But at least I won't be in the media constantly. Because right now, I'm constantly, my name in the media.
Yeah, like every time you go onto X.
Yes, it's release the Epstein
hashtag,
list.
yeah.
Release the Epstein list. Were you friends with Jeffrey Epstein? Were you friends with Jeffrey
So
Epstein?
you never crossed paths with him
Oh, I
did you?
Yes, no, I saw him at a couple parties, yes.
while you were impersonating him?
Well, he didn't know I was impersonating him. I didn't tell him that.
You
I didn't tell him, obviously.
You
I was,
didn't go up to him and say, "Hey, Jeffrey,
No.
I'm
But I did-
impersonating you and squatting in your house."
Of course not, because he probably would have killed me or something, you know? He is a powerful man. But I did tell him my name was Jeffrey Epstein, and he got a kick out of it. Yes.
Really? What was that like?
He said, no way. He goes, my name is Jeffrey Epstein. And I go, yes, that's why I told you my name is Jeffrey Epstein too. Because I knew who he was, obviously. Everyone knew who Jeffrey Epstein was. But he obviously didn't know me.
What part? Where was this?
This was at Mar-a-Lago.
I thought you might say that. What were you doing at Mar-a-Lago?
Yes, I was. Yes, it was at. So yes, sorry. I laughed because it was such a funny time. We had such fun times there. But yeah, I was at Mar-a-Lago. Here's what happened. I was impersonating Jeffrey Epstein once again because he had the real Jeffrey Epstein he was a member at Mar-a-Lago. So I went there knowing that. I go, oh, if he's a member there, I can go hang out at Mar-a-Lago, you know. So I was hanging out at Mar-a-Lago as Jeffrey Epstein. Next thing I know, Jeffrey and Trump both come in. And there was a party at one of the rooms in there, and I just, you know, I went in there. I just wanted to give it a look because I was already in there. So I went in there and I saw the Don, and I saw Jeffrey hanging out, and that's when I walked up to them and I said, "Hey, Jeffrey Epstein, huge fan." But this is pre everything went out, by the way. I'm not saying I'm a huge fan now. I hate him. He's a terrible person. But he was a pretty cool guy. I mean, everyone knew who he was. I mean, he was the talk of the town, really. So I went up to Jeffrey. I said, "Jeffrey, huge fan. You're not going to believe this. I'm not joking with you. My name is also Jeffrey Epstein." And then him and Donald both laughed. I remember Donald, he said, "This guy is funny. I like this guy." So I told him that, and we all had shots together, me, Donald, and Jeffrey Epstein. We were throwing back some Don Julio, and we got
For the Don?
For the Don, we got me, Don, and Jeffrey.
I thought Trump doesn't drink.
No, he drinks. He just says
That night?
that night he got f***ed up. Let me tell you, we had a night. I actually don't even remember what happened that night because we were slamming Don Julio, and yeah, we basically were slamming Don Julio, and then Jeffrey invited me back to his house, and it was just me, Jeffrey, and the Don, and it was great because it was actually the house I was squatting in. But he had no idea, so he's giving me the tour, and I had to pretend like I didn't know what this was. So he was like, "This is my indoor spa," and I was like, "Wow, I'd never seen a spa like that before," even though I had used the spa that morning. So it was crazy. And then he saw my clothes there, and he goes, "Oh wow, I don't remember buying this shirt." And I go, "Yeah, that guy you must have style because that's a cool shirt." But it was really my shirt. It was hilarious. But we were all f***ed up on
He
Don
saw
Julio.
your stuff?
He saw my stuff and he thought it was his. He goes, "I don't remember buying this shirt." And I go, "Yeah, that's yeah, that's strange. It's a cool shirt though. You have a great style. And he goes, yeah, I guess so. And he was so about Don Julio, he didn't really think about it. So we all ended up passing out on a bunch of his massage chairs because I don't know why. Like I said, he had a bunch of massage chairs around the apartment for some reason, or the house for some reason. So I don't know why he had so many of it. And I woke up and I was naked for some reason. I don't know what that was about. And I was like, I had a bunch of oil on me. I don't know. We must have jumped in the pool or something. I don't know. Anyways, I was really blacked out drunk. I woke up.
Why would you have oil on you?
I don't know. I don't know. Let's not get into that though, because I don't really remember. I was on Don Julio. We all woke up covered in baby oil, me, Don, and Jeffrey. And I cleaned myself up, and I was so hungover. I went to Starbucks, and I got us all Frappuccino lattes. And it was great because, like I said, Jeffrey was the talk of the town. So all the baristas knew who Jeffrey Epstein was. So they gave me free Frappuccinos for me, Donald, and Jeffrey. And it was great. Flourishing, like I said. Now, I can't even say my name at a Starbucks. It's terrible. So I was getting free Starbucks all the time in Palm Beach. And now when I go to Starbucks and they say what my name is, I have to like lie and say a different name because obviously they're not going to be like, we have a Frappuccino for Jeffrey Epstein. No, they wouldn't say that because last time I gave him my name, the barista spit in my face. Yes.
It
was a barista. Yeah, she spit in my face. She said,
what?
She said, you're sick, and spit in my face. And I said, that's my real name. I'm not associated with that Jeff Epstein.
But she saw that you're clearly not him.
Yes, but she thought I was joking.
Oh, she thought it was a joke.
She thought I was doing some sort of sick joke. And I said, no, that's my real name.
Okay.
So it sucks. Even when I get pulled over by the cops, it's always a sick joke with them too. They just laugh at me. They go, the license and registration, please. And I always am like so timid giving it to them because I already know they're going to start laughing at me. Last time I got pulled over, the cop looked at it and he said, you must have a real tough life. And I said, yes, I do. And he goes, it's about to get tougher because I'm giving you a ticket for speeding. And then I was like, I'm at a stop sign. I wrote a stop sign. He goes, yes, but your name's Jeffrey Epstein. And I just want to make your life a lot worse. So
that's not very nice.
Yes, it's not nice. That's what I'm saying. But everyone hates this guy so much that they're just putting all their anger and hate towards me. It sucks. So I don't even want to drive anymore because I'm afraid I'm going to get pulled over and then they're going to give me more tickets.
How did you get here?
I walked here.
From where?
Downtown LA. Yeah, it was a long walk.
It's a long...
Yes.
What?
I left at 4 a.m. to get here. I left at 4 a.m. I walked from downtown LA to here.
You just walk everywhere now because you're afraid of being pulled over by a cop?
Or I ride a bike, but my bike's at the shop right now. So I had to walk here just to do the sketchy podcast. So
well, thank you for coming.
Of course. Thank you for having me because I really wanted to like clear my name, and I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job. What do you think?
I guess so.
I think I'm doing pretty good. I think people are going to start to understand the depth of Jeffrey Epstein. I mean, I really can't do anything in this life. Like, I really wanted to get into acting, you know. That was kind of another passion of mine, but obviously no one's going to cast someone named Jeffrey Epstein.
You want to be an actor?
Yes. I'm very talented, by the way. I was an actor in high school. I did a lot of plays, but obviously, like I said...
when you were growing up on the farm?
Yes. I did it. I used to reenact with my brothers a lot. We used to put on plays in the farm, and it was great.
Who was your audience?
We would just do it for the love of it. We would act with each other, you know. We didn't like, because I'm a true actor. I don't do it for the applause. I don't do it for the recognition. I do it because I love it. And that's how I know that I love acting, because like I said, I just do it for the love of it. And but I can't be an actor because, like I said, I mean, who the hell wants to see, you know, what producers want to see Jeffrey Epstein up there next to like Brad Pitt? It's going to be like starring Brad Pitt, starring Jeffrey Epstein, directed by, you know, Scorsese. So that dream went out the window because my name is just so toxic and no one's going to buy tickets to someone named Jeffrey Epstein, sadly.
Here's your cat's nail. When you were trimming before, you probably hurt them because you couldn't see the quick. But now, you'll never make that mistake again. It's basically a nail clipper with a built-in light, so you can actually see where the quick is.
Yes.
Okay, do you have any final statements that you would like to share with our audience?
Yes. I have a lot of things I want to share with your audience, and just know that I'm not like Jeffrey Epstein. Okay? I may be Jeffrey Epstein, but I'm not Jeffrey Epstein. I'm a good person, and I just want to help kids. I want to make them better people. I was put on this earth, me, Jeffrey Epstein, to inspire the next generation of children. That's all I want to do. So, if you have a child out there, and you want to, have some sort of mentor to mentor them, Jeffrey Epstein can do that. Or formerly known as Adolf Hitler. So don't be afraid to hit me up on Facebook at the Jeffrey Epstein group. And I promise you, all 15 of Jeffrey Epsteins will respond. Because all of us are good people. Okay? So you don't have to judge just off of somebody else's error. As much victims as the other victims that you have victimized. So yes, there's good Jeffrey Epsteins out there in the world. And I want you all to know, everyone out there, the millions of fans watching the Sketchy podcast, Jeffrey Epstein is a good guy. Not that Jeffrey, this Jeffrey Epstein and the other 15 that are on the Facebook Jeffrey Epstein group. We're all great guys who are willing to give women massages, who are open to it without it being creepy or weird, obviously, like I said. So like I said, if you're a woman out there and you want to be given a massage by Jeffrey...
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm so glad that you were able to come onto the Sketchy podcast and set the record straight for all of our viewers. I hope you guys have learned a lot from this very educational, informative podcast that we have here.
Yes, and thank you for having me. I feel like I really feel a lot better now that people in the world are going to understand that Jeffrey Epstein is not that bad of a guy.
You.
Me, Jeff. Not that Jeffrey.
Not that one.
Me, Jeffrey.
The other one's bad.
Not that one, but the other, me and the other 15 Jeffrey Epsteins are all good guys and are willing to give massages and work with children as well. And boys when I get home.
Yeah, I would guess so.
And have a little ice bath.
Okay. Wow. Well, I hope you guys had a great time on this podcast, and we will see you soon for the next one.
No.
Pronunciated.
There's no way. F's?
F's, and he has the same stutter the exact same way.
Been abandoned for so long. Fam, recent pictures show that there was a cat chilling beside the window. Whoa. They're ghost drivers, so they'll literally, the scam is, you see the profile pic, and you'll cancel your
Because
ride.
you don't want to get picked up by that.
By them.
Yeah.
Doing it on a day that's supposed to be a prank day.
Oh!
You know what I mean?
Because it's fake?
It's fake. You know what I mean? And the we already know that they already went to space once, but that's already a theory.
The theory is the same mushrooms that grow here, when people trip out and they see like weird ass shit, like they see let's say elves,
Yeah.
or they see aliens, or they see like places that don't seem real on
Yeah.
the trip. Reason being, because he can't spend $25 million, $200 million.
But they've seen me in Balenciaga.
That's not even real Balenciaga.
This is real. This is my only real Balenciaga. This is my only real Balenciaga. Yeah.
That's still an L. That's still demonic.
It's still L.
man.
Still
That's
L.
an
guys.
L.
Yo, it's W for conspiracy theorists right now, though. My goodness.
Balenciaga?
No. Just like the whole situation of the world. Because the Charlie Kirk stuff came out, and then the Kanye dropped his new album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see the video?
Oh, that video. Yes,
Yo,
bro.
there's a theory.
The father video, right?
There's a
that's
theory on
just-
it. And it makes sense
Uh.
because he was trying to show this long ass time ago.
I know.
I think his whole career,
Yeah.
every single music video, it kind of had the same message.
Oh, really?
So he was trying to say, and obviously he's a very like egotistical guy. He's
Yeah.
a complete narcissist.
100%.
However, he had a strong message.
Yeah.
One second, he had a strong message that it actually resonates.
Oh, yeah?
Listen. So
Okay.
the whole music video is about the system, and it's about the,
system.
Matrix. So in the very beginning of the video, what happens?
What
You see Kanye sitting in the church pews.
Yes.
And the door behind him opens up, and you see like a knight in armor come
Yep.
through.
Like weird stuff.
Yeah,
randomly.
you see some random people come through,
Yeah.
and they're either taken away and arrested,
Yeah.
or they're taken and they're let off to go.
Yeah.
They're allowed to leave.
By random people or like people in astronaut suits for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in the video, you see he gets caught by these two people in astronaut suits.
Yeah.
And they rip off a mask, hiding which is him an alien.
Alien,
as
yeah,
an alien.
yeah.
So he's trying to say he's something the Matrix can't understand.
Oh,
So
okay.
the system can't categorize him.
As anything. Oh, okay,
So
got
because
you.
they can't categorize him, they want him out.
Oh, wait.
Because they don't fit into the Matrix. They don't fit
They don't want him.
into the world, right? Now, behind him, you know who's behind him?
Who?
Michael Jackson.
Oh, yeah, in the corner.
Yeah, the reason Michael Jackson is there, he actually got like a Michael Jackson impersonator to play him.
Oh my
The reason
God.
he's important in the video is
Yeah.
because Michael Jackson was one of the first people to experience this. They
Oh.
couldn't categorize who Michael Jackson was. They took him out.
You're right.
And then what happened at the end?
What happened at that?
Travis Scott comes out.
Yeah, I was
But-
gonna say, is that a shot to Travis?
No, it's not.
How?
So when Travis Scott walks out,
Yeah.
he's wearing the same suit that Kanye was wearing, a similar suit, but this time he walks in with an alien.
Yeah.
With an alien mask, right?
Yeah.
So he walks in with the alien mask. So he takes it off.
And then
shows
he's
that
Travis Scott.
Travis Scott.
But-
so the reason he's allowed to go free,
Uh-huh.
and then you see he grabs two hands of two brides.
Yeah, yeah.
And walks away free. The reason he's allowed to go is because he's pretty much saying that I'll blend in and I'll be what you guys want me to categorize as.
Yeah, so that's a shot because it's like he's doing the reverse. So you can. So he's kind of saying like, oh, isn't Travis Scott playing into what society wants him to do?
That's the whole thing, though. I think Travis himself knows it too, because when you're playing this game of Illuminati,
You're right,
and
yeah.
you're playing this game of Hollywood, and you gotta play by their rules.
Yeah.
Or the elites are gonna take care of you.
Facts.
That's all you can do.
Yeah.
And it makes sense because Travis literally went down the pipeline of dating a Kardashian,
Yeah.
being a big celebrity, kind of fits into whatever they want him to be. And
That
he never
ass.
speaks out against shit.
Never,
Look
man.
at Ye, speaks out against every single thing that bothers him. That's why they wanted him out of there.
Yeah.
And at the very end of the video,
Okay.
the last thing
I didn't see this
that
part.
walked in,
Uh-huh.
it was a man carrying a cross and Jesus.
Okay.
So literally the last person in the church was that.
Yeah.
Everyone else left. That pretty much is that's a metaphor
For what?
for the man with Jesus. Not only does the only thing that's left in the church is God, and that man, that's all he has. But Jesus was actually one of the first, and
Okay.
honestly, the first ever that the Matrix couldn't understand.
Yeah, and
Or-
he's the last.
Yeah, they crucified him because they couldn't categorize him. They couldn't
True.
understand him. They wanted him out.
Yeah, because that makes sense too. Because like the last thing that's in the church is the realest one. Like the music video is weird because there's like horses. There's a lot of stuff happening, but it's all fake. Like the
Yeah.
astronaut shit's fake. Maybe the black horse, that's like propaganda that they push out to us. It's all fake. You know what I mean? But one thing I realized that not a lot of people are talking about, the people sitting behind Kanye.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
So it's Kanye as a kid, and then a lady with a cat face.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't notice.
So it's a black lady with a cat face.
Yeah.
So it's obviously representing him. But then I realized, oh, the woman in the cat face. There's a meme with like a black cat at the Donda festival wearing a Donda vest. So the
Oh.
Donda cat. Right?
Okay.
And recently on Twitter, they saw a picture of Donda's house.
Yeah.
It's been abandoned for so long. Fam, recent pictures show that there was a cat chilling beside the window. Of her thing. So that means it represents
home.
Donda. Yeah, the cat girl represents his mom and his mini self.
Oh.
And guess what he was playing with?
What?
A Rubik's Cube. But people didn't understand it because all the colors are gone. And then remember in one of his songs, I have the lyrics. One of his songs, he says, it's very, it relates to this. It says, they gotta repaint the colors, the lie is wearing off. Reality is upon us, colors dripping off. Colors dripping off. Where's that from?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Violent Crimes.
Oh, that's Violent Crimes.
Yeah, Violent Crimes. They say the colors are dripping off.
Yeah.
The lie is wearing off. So he's doing that the whole time. And then the young Kanye, when the everything, all the bullshit is going around, he's side-eyeing everything. He's like, this shit is fake. The guy the priest swinging the urn with no smoke coming out. Facade. He knows it's a facade. And then when Travis comes out and he takes off his thing, Michael Jackson and him look at the camera like this. Like it's like they know it's like
know
a
it's-
fraud.
it's fraud. Yeah.
It's all a show, fam.
It is.
Yeah.
I think that's the whole message of the video is to show like this is this is all a play.
Yes.
Shakespeare said it. The world is a stage and everyone else is the audience.
Yeah, yeah.
Like we're just reacting. Yo, honestly, it feels like even, I don't want to say like the war, but like all of this stuff, it's for us to pretty much give emotional energy up.
Yeah. And as a
reaction.
as a Golden State Warrior fam, that should work on people like me, man.
I know. It works. And then we don't have like any other energy to use for anything else.
Nothing. Yeah.
Take that in though.
Yeah.
Actually let that soak in, because like imagine you're worried so much because of news.
Yeah.
You have less time to worry about anything else that's important.
Yeah.
Or even have time to be at peace because
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
in worry so much.
And a lot of people I know, they've been canceling flights anywhere because they're too scared to go. But you know, maybe this whole shit, obviously, it might not, it's obviously real, but maybe this whole shit is still a stage and you just canceled your flight because they put that in the media. That's crazy. I mean, they don't want you to see the world. They don't want you to think.
Yeah.
They just want you to listen.
Yeah. Oh, that's so true.
Yeah.
It's almost like a pump fake. It's like,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, you guys can't really do what you want because this is happening right now. Pay
Yes.
attention to this happening right now.
But you're still giving your money to the government. Maybe there's no cancellation fees. You still get hit with a fee. So you're literally just spending money that you worked hard for, and they just played you, fam. It's crazy still.
Yo, I heard there's a metaphor.
For what? The Kanye stuff?
Not the Kanye stuff,
Okay,
but
okay.
there's actually a metaphor I learned recently.
Yeah.
In pretty much just in the word God. Have you heard this term before? Like the dog God theory?
Dog God theory. I think so.
You ever heard of it?
Let me hear it though.
So there's a theory pretty much says like God backwards is what? Dog.
Yeah.
And dogs, they're pretty much a great example of what God's love is like.
Okay.
Think about it.
Okay.
So a dog, no matter what, no matter who you are,
Yeah.
if you're part of the dog's life,
yeah.
they'll wait up
cherish you.
all day till you get home. He'll be so happy to see you, no matter what you've done. You could do the dog dirty. You could have
Yeah.
treated the dog like shit, but the dog will always be there wagging its tail to look at you.
Facts.
Every single time. The dog will wait for you. The dog will be loyal to you.
Yeah.
The dog will just give you everlasting love
No matter
until
what.
its very last day.
Yeah.
And people think it's a metaphor that dog and God, obviously this is like just a coincidence, but it's very interesting to think about where that's one example you can see.
Yeah.
There you can see that form of love in almost everyone's life that has a pet,
Facts.
right?
Yeah. I've actually never had a pet, so I don't know what that feels
You don't know
like.
what that feeling is?
No, because I don't like dogs. I don't like dogs for some reason. Like
Damn.
I've never been a dog person, but I do understand like dog. What do they say? Dog is a man's best friend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes so much sense.
Because I feel like that type of companionship, people will say it too. Like that's why people don't want no kids or like a spouse or
Really?
whatever. They just have like a pet, fam.
Yeah, but would you say it's the same thing as having a kid?
No, I don't have a kid, so I can't say
No, I mean obviously, but you like that's you'll do
pet
anything
becomes
for
like
that.
family.
Yeah.
Like hands down, pet becomes pretty much like your blood.
Yeah,
bro.
because I'm saying like, okay, as a kid, when you have a kid, obviously, that's your purpose now. You know what I mean? Like you do everything to protect it. Like a dog, you still kind of do that stuff, right? Because you obviously want to protect it. You want to keep it sane. You know what I mean?
Some people treat their dogs like
Like their kids.
children.
Yeah. That's kind of weird though.
Why
like
though? Why?
like the when they kiss. Oh no, it's not when it's when they kiss the dog. You know, like those weird pet owners like, oh come here. And they're like
Yeah,
dead
tongue on
ass.
tongue is crazy, though.
The dead ass like make out with the dog. That's too much.
Tongue on
man.
tongue's too much.
It's
Tongue
too
on tongue
much.
is
It's too much. But I've seen shit like that though.
That's not that bad, but yeah, it's gross.
Yeah, it's weird.
But
As a non-pet owner.
yeah, I guess so. Wait, why are you afraid of dogs? Is that why?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I've gotten like trauma when I was young because they like a dog chased me down, and then I never you know like so in the where I live
Yeah.
there's like a little hallway that connects from the intersection that's a shortcut to my house so I don't have to walk around right, and my whole neighborhood big horse dogs. I'm telling you like
Dobermans and
like,
shit,
yeah, like
Great
the big
Danes,
ones
yeah.
that. So when I was a kid, they're literally as tall as me. So coming back from school was a lottery every day because it's like, will a dog be there or will it not? And I don't know why, but back then the leash on a dog rule was not that like important. So imagine walking home and I gotta walk.
Wait, has a dog ever attacked you? Though?
Yeah.
And it hurt you?
Not hurt me, but it's like it's got close to me and like ripped like half my shirt off.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
I see.
And it's like clawed me and stuff like that, but never bit. But I don't even want to
Maybe you
imagine.
need to get bit by a dog.
Yeah, probably.
Low key, you need to
and
get
then,
bit
and
by
then
a
I
dog.
don't. No, why don't manifest that?
No, low key, you do.
Yeah.
Because
Not
when you
here,
get
man.
over it-
Because we're in the Philippines. Of like we're like the
dogs out
most
here- Yo,
random
the dogs are gonna give
dogs,
you
fam.
Bacteria, fam.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You
That's
get
why.
sick.
Yeah, exactly. No. I'm not doing that. Because my dad has stories about that, and he literally got traumatized and doesn't have dogs because he got bit so bad.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Actually.
And just hearing
Oh
that.
my god, hearing from your dad. Oh, you know
Yeah.
that's what. Yo, break it down, break it down. Psychology test right.
Yeah,
psychology
psychology.
test right now. Yo, because your dad was afraid of it, you became afraid. I've seen this. I've seen this before.
Oh really?
I played these games before. Bro. I played these games before.
How?
I've seen cousins and like family members that be afraid of things
Yeah.
that they should never be afraid of, but only because their older sibling or somebody
they
they look up
respect.
to is afraid of it.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
Like I look, have a cousin that's afraid of peanuts. She doesn't even have a peanut allergy.
But whatever. But like she's seen an allergic reaction from a
Yeah.
cousin. Oh, that okay.
what I'm
That's crazy.
saying?
That's crazy. But that's
Wait,
the
you
same
don't
in my
have-
case. That's the same shit in my case. Fuck.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's weird. Why do I do that?
No, it's literally because we look up to people and then
Yeah.
that like psychology.
Fuck. But that's
Calm
low key
down.
like idolizing, man. Fuck. I don't know. That's my dad.
No, that
though.
happens to everybody though.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
regular. It's human nature, fam.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, I have a psychology test for you. bro.
Okay, man. Let me
Look.
see. Let me see.
So I'm gonna show you a picture.
Okay.
And depending on the first animal you see,
Okay.
will tell me everything I need to know about you.
What the fuck?
Literally,
I hate when you say this, man.
yo, this picture, you
Yeah.
just pick straight up. Just say
Okay.
the first thing.
'Kay.
And the first animal. Don't look too deep, okay? Just
Okay.
First thing.
Yeah.
Or it's not gonna work.
Okay. It's gonna be like, yeah, Bunny, you're a bitch. I knew you were a bitch.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, let's see. Okay, for you said first animal will tell me everything.
Yeah,
you
just
know.
look at the first one.
I bet.
Like the first one you see.
Okay, bet,
Alright,
bet.
ready, set, go.
Wolf.
Okay, the wolf?
Yeah.
Okay, bet. Alright.
Wolf.
Hold on, let me pull it up.
Gavin, you are a bitch.
Hold on.
Wolf. That's a good animal right there. I saw a butterfly, but I'm like, wait, I see a wolf though.
Okay, ready?
I low-key saw a butterfly.
So
Chad, I low-key saw a
So
butterfly.
if you saw the wolf first,
Yup.
this means you're a natural leader,
Hell yeah. Hell
a
no.
survivor,
Okay,
and you're
I didn't see a wolf.
intelligent.
I didn't see a wolf.
And fear. You didn't see wolf?
I saw a butterfly first, low key.
Did ask?
No, I saw a wolf, but I low key saw a butterfly too.
What like called you? The butterfly?
the butterfly low key.
Okay.
But like I saw clear a wolf.
Loki, that's the one in the middle.
Yeah, because it's so easy to
It's so
see a
easy
wolf.
to see the wolf. I know.
And you gave me no time, so like that's. But if you're going off like, oh, what else I saw a butterfly. Fuck,
I saw the wolf too. I saw the
Yeah,
wolf too.
yeah, of course.
Okay.
Fuck, that's a bad animal.
Why?
But the butterfly, I know it's.
No, it's actually good.
Oh no!
No, it's actually good.
Okay.
Okay. What does a butterfly say about me? If you saw a butterfly first, this means you have natural grace and beauty. You also have the ability to get through difficult situations and emerge better than before.
Yeah.
Other people are also inspired by yourself or your impressive self-growth techniques and resilience.
That makes sense.
Because butterfly like
Yeah.
shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I can say that moment right there was me going through my first breakup. Cause it's like, oh, that broke me, and then you know what I mean. I emerge
From the cocoon you change.
from the cocoon you
type
change.
shit.
Yeah, that one makes more sense. Cause the wolf one, nah.
Okay, there's a few different animals. If you saw, okay, look at it one more
Yeah,
time.
let me see what else I see. Give me more time.
Ready and go.
Oh, I saw the mantis.
Mantis,
Yeah,
yeah.
mantis. Mantis next.
All right, check this out.
You are a bitch.
So, if you saw a mantis first,
Okay.
this means that you're happiest and you have peace and quiet in your life, both literally and metaphorically.
Facts.
You may become overwhelmed in noisy or chaotic situations, and you are also clever and patient.
Oh, okay. That makes sense too. Cause I'd be very peaceful.
Do you get overwhelmed though?
Very rarely.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you get overwhelmed. All right, so if you saw a chicken,
Yeah. You know a chicken. Wait, where's the
Can you
chicken
see
at?
it?
I don't even see the chicken, fam.
I didn't even see the chicken. If you already saw a chicken, you're a bitch. I'm playing.
So that's why. Yo,
No,
what if you Photoshop the pic before and then you put the chicken with like a fade of like opacity of like 80. So like so like I would for sure see the chicken.
No. It's all the same. It's all the same.
Opacity of 80, fam.
So if you saw a rooster,
Yeah.
this means you're confident and like showing off your skills.
That
when
could be
you
you too.
can. you're also not a show off. What? But you're not a show off.
Yeah.
You're also likely be supportive and like to instinctively want to protect your loved ones. If you saw if you saw the rooster.
Okay.
Okay, if you saw a horse,
Yeah.
this means you're a determined individual, follow things you're passionate about, and you're independent and can be impulsive. I feel like
That's you.
This seems like me.
That's you too. I can't be impulsive.
But you
I
also know how
can
to
be
act
impulsive.
appropriately in social situations.
Ooh.
That low-key seems the most like me. I didn't even see the horse.
You know how to act in social situations? I think you're the most Kanye in those situations, man.
No.
We've had this conversation before.
Damn, I code switch though.
Yeah, very rarely.
I'm still me,
so,
but
yeah, so you wouldn't say you're you in every room? That's what it's saying.
No. How to act appropriately. That's different.
Oh, okay. Act
That's
appropriate.
different. That's different.
You be acting out your body though.
No.
No, but like in a way, it's like you stick out though. It's a good thing. It's a great thing.
Let's break this down.
It's a great. I'm saying.
So would you say that? You're only saying that because like if
I
if
don't
I'm at
do
the
that.
club,
Huh?
Or if I'm at like a party or something. That's only reason.
No. In every room, fam. You stick out. This is not a bad thing, fam. I'm saying.
No, but it's appropriate.
Yeah, it's appropriate. Yeah, it's appropriate. Yeah, but you still like stick out. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, but no, it's just saying if it's, like what's appropriate for each.
Yeah. You know how to act, fam.
No, I'm not a rebel, but I'm like
Until we saw mans that copied our podcast, then you were acting inappropriate, fam.
a couple drinks maybe.
Come on, yeah.
Okay, if you saw crab, this means you have a hard exterior, but you're also very soft and sensitive on the inside. It also indicates that how much a crab moves, you need to move in different directions before you reach your goals. Interesting.
Okay, interesting.
Last one. Okay, if you saw a dog. If you saw a dog, it means you're a very loyal person, like man's best friend. You also
okay.
like to please people and look
Yeah.
after your loved ones. You're kind and protective.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one more. And a dove. If you saw a dove, it means you're gentle, hopeful, and innocent. You're
Yeah.
calm and balanced. For this reason, people love being around you.
Word.
That's like the nicest one. Damn.
Yeah.
I
Dog
cannot
got
see
you.
the fucking dove, fam.
Yeah. Let me see.
I don't see the dove at all.
Not at all. Is there a tiger in there?
Nah.
Oh, I saw a tiger, fam.
No, it's a wolf.
It's me. I'm Luke Kang.
It's a wolf mixed with a butterfly.
Oh, Loki. Okay.
Nah, you can't see it, though. I can't see
tiger.
that shit at all.
That's cool though. The dog god theory. That's literally the only animal that has God. You know what I mean? In it. That's pretty cool. Still.
Yeah. You know what I heard recently, too?
Yeah.
You ever hear, like, the mushroom space theory?
Mushroom space theory. That there's mushrooms growing on space. Growing.
Yo, yeah. So check this out.
Okay.
So there's a theory that... You ever watch Spider-Man and Venom? You know Venom?
Yeah.
So in the newest Spider-Man...
Okay.
When they had, like, Andrew Garfield...
Yeah.
Tom Holland, and then...
Like
Tobey
all
Maguire.
three, yeah.
all three?
Yeah.
There was a scene with Venom at the end credit.
Okay.
Because he got, like, transported to the other dimension, right?
And there's mushrooms.
Now... No, let me explain.
Okay. No, like there's mushrooms on the planet.
So Venom...
Yeah.
He's an intergalactical being,
Uh-huh.
and he can see things with a hive mind. You know what a hive mind means?
Hive mind. I've heard of that.
So if a whole bunch of ants are around,
Yeah.
they all see the same memories.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I know that.
See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now, people theorize,
Yeah.
because a very common thing that happens when people take mushrooms,
Okay.
is they feel like they're very connected to one eternal source.
Really?
Yeah, with like one almost intergalactical intelligence.
Yeah.
So the theory is the same mushrooms that grow here, when people trip out and they see like weird ass shit, like they see let's say elves,
Yeah.
or they see aliens, or they see like places that don't seem real on
Yeah.
their trip. The reason being is because they're not just seeing these as hallucinations, but they're seeing
As like a
the
hive.
hive mind of different planets, of
That's
different
insane.
realities, of different places all
Yeah,
over
yeah.
the galaxy.
Oh my gosh.
So imagine that live mushroom.
yeah.
It can actually connect to everywhere all
It's like a
around.
camera. So that's what you're kind of saying.
It's memories
It's
play
memories.
out. Yeah, you
Holy
can see all these things throughout. So
Yeah.
it's shared like intelligence.
Oh heck
the
no! And people
universe.
see the same thing. That's why.
That's why when
maybe
people trip out-
Yeah, but also if you trip out with a partner, you kind of see the same things. Maybe.
Yeah, that's a common thing
Oh.
too. Usually when people trip, they see things that only people that trip see.
Yeah. Oh
very
my.
very interesting. It's
Word.
weird.
Yeah, I see that the hook worked on me because you have to explain it before, because all I heard was a mushroom and what did you say after?
Hive mind?
Hive mind. No, you said mushroom and something about Spider-Man, and then it totally ended up in something different.
No, but
But I got clipped in real life.
you got it right. You got it.
I got it. Yeah.
No, because that's the best way I'm gonna describe it to you.
Yeah, I know.
And that like thing of like a hive mind.
Yeah.
I feel like it was only really. I only saw that in like Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, I've
The
never seen.
symbiote.
No, there's something else that where it was called the hive mind that they used it in a movie.
I don't know.
Fuck, I don't know.
But the symbiote, like the venom.
Yeah.
Because there's multiple venoms like everywhere in like the comic books and the movies
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
So that venom could see what the other venom saw, and so the other venom, and there's like millions of like years of memories and shit.
Yeah.
Just downloaded it. Not even downloaded, just
Yeah.
like readily accessible in your mind.
Word. What was the Spider-Man game where it was open world and then you had to go through missions? But did you play the one where it had the green? So whenever there was a mission, there was a green arrow pointing.
Oh, that's Ultimate Spider-Man.
Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah,
I don't know
played that.
why, fam, but like I don't know why I can't get into hobbies like that because I played that so much and I played Naruto games,
Yeah.
but I never got into the shit like that. You know
Never
what I
got
mean?
into what?
To Spider-Man and Naruto like that, even though I played it when I was young. Like
Well,
I was
everyone
so
has, like,
into
their own
it.
thing.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe you just didn't resonate with Spider-Man.
Yeah. But anyways, there was a thing I saw about astronauts.
Yeah.
So did you know that finally they're going back into space?
Aren't they already in space right now?
No. Wait, is it April? When's April Fools?
April 1st?
Oh, it's today. Yeah.
Today.
So today that they said that they're going back into space. Like the mission that they're gonna do is on April 1st,
Yeah.
which is so crazy, right? So we already know that they've already been to space.
Were they going Mars?
I don't know.
Okay.
I actually have no clue. I have no clue. But it's so crazy that they're doing it on a day that's supposed to be a prank day.
Oh!
You know what I mean?
Because it's fake?
It's fake. You know what I mean? And the we already know that they already went to space once, but that's already a theory.
Yeah,
So they
Space is
interviewed.
fake and shit.
Yeah, but they interviewed the guy that was going up, and he said, "Oh yeah, this is gonna be the first time that we're gonna go up to space." And I'm like, "Wait, what?" The guy that's going up, and he kind of slipped because it's already happened. So it's like, oh, you already know that this is they're
shit.
literally just gonna go into a production studio, do the same shit,
Oh,
and think, yeah, why on April Fools? Because again, the world is a stage, fam. They're making fun of us.
Yeah, that's their way of saying like, oh yeah, we're going.
We're going.
Like
you know what I
April
mean?
Fools.
Yeah.
Low-key.
That
Say the Chinese get through the wall. I don't know Chinese, but I'm actually gonna try. Huangguo. Yumi. Yumi. Hulobo. Hulobo. Shi Hongxi. Shi Lan Huo. Tudo. Tudo. Wait, was that good?
When life happens, healthcare.gov is here for you. Like it's there for Marcus. Even though he lost his job, he's not worried about finding a new health plan anymore. There are many ways to qualify.
Oh, that makes sense.
yeah.
Because I think if they really went to space, bro.
Fam, the guy that Neil Armstrong, did
Yeah.
you see him in the interview where he was running away? He's like, yo, I don't even want to talk about this. Fam, wouldn't you be proud going up to space? Like you're the
Yeah.
first. Why are you ducking every
He's
interview?
mad about it.
Oh, why?
He's like he hates the questions because he knows he didn't go.
Oh, he didn't
So
go.
he's getting so much praise. So imagine you're this hero.
Yeah.
And you didn't do what made you a hero. You're getting all this praise. You never did that shit.
Fuck.
And you're doing that your whole life. Like
Yeah.
people praise you as like, oh my god, you did this, you did this, but you're a fucking fighter.
Wow.
Imagine how you
yeah.
feel.
A
Not
lot
to say
of-
he is for sure. It's
Yeah.
obviously just theory.
Uh-huh.
But yo, you seen clips of him saying
Yeah.
like, no, we didn't go to. I
Crazy.
will not put my hand on the Bible and say I
Yeah.
did. You know?
Oh my gosh, he
Yeah,
said
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yo, a lot of people though would say like, oh, even though you got praised of something that you did and you're still getting praised, but you didn't do it, they would probably, if they were Neil Armstrong, they would probably still run with it though. Because there's two types of people: the one that actual want the glory, you know what I mean? But the other people don't want because they didn't do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's so crazy because I know people that would do that.
Yo,
I'd probably fake it, low.
there's so much fake shit though. Like, you know Hollister?
Hollister.
Hollister, California, the brand.
Yeah.
You know that's not even from California, and it's you know how it's like Hollister,
No, that's-
1970.
Yeah, California.
Yeah, that's not
No.
even from California. First,
Where is it from?
here I'm gonna show you.
Those are like Toronto or some shit.
One sec,
Utah.
one sec, one sec. It's from So on all of their clothes.
Yeah.
It says Hollister 1922.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Now, the only reason they made this fucking brand because in the 2000s they wanted Abercrombie and Fitch.
Yeah.
That's the original brand.
Abercrombie
And then Hollister's like a sister company. They weren't making enough sales and they needed something more trendy.
No.
So they decided, what the fuck is trendy right now?
Yeah.
California. California was the coolest shit back in the 2000s, right? That was like
okay.
the hottest, trendiest thing. Everyone wanted to be a surfer.
That's true.
So they made up this whole story that Hollister's from California, founded in 1922. This brand is from Ohio, fam.
No.
This brand's from Ohio. That's where they founded it. So they just made this shit in pretty much just like a meeting room.
Yeah.
We're going to do this, we're going to do that, blah, blah.
Because it's hot.
They made a fake family that owned like a surf shop.
No.
They made a whole backstory.
No.
None of this shit was real.
What?
Yeah, none of this shit was real. And then they just made it like Hollister, the cool surf area. And in the malls and in the stores,
Yeah.
it's supposed to look as if it's like a
It felt like a surf shop.
surf shop. You know how when you go to Hollister, it has like the steps.
Yes.
It looks like a patio.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The boardwalk type.
Because
shit.
it's like a shack.
Yeah, so they did everything in their power.
Oh, that's fire.
to make it feel like it's California, and they were just banking on
Yeah.
just the aesthetic of being a surf brand.
Oh my god.
That shit's from Ohio, fam.
No,
Lied to
that's
our
actually
face,
W marketing though. Whole time
W
I thought
marketing.
even thought it said 1922 made in. I swear there's shirts that say made in California.
Yeah, it says made in California 1922. Yeah.
Oh, so it does.
Yeah.
It's not Mandela
Hollis-
effect.
Yeah, they did everything to make that known, like 1922 to sell that shit.
Oh, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, fam. We're lied to you about
Yeah.
everything, bro.
I know, but that's super smart because yeah, everyone loves California, and then like the reason I'm doing going Hollywood is also because everyone just loves Hollywood.
Oh, is that your new brand?
Yeah, went Hollywood. Yeah. That's also because I've been going Hollywood at everyone, and it just makes sense. So you know how like in every part of my life, I've had a brand.
Yeah.
So like the first one was Sober Society. I didn't drink or smoke, and then Pretty Boys. I was going through girl shit, and then now,
This is actually kind of crazy now that I think about it.
What?
Like, all these different things that played out through.
yeah. And then now it's Went Hollywood, and then the guy Lily, my drunk friend saying this is what made me want to do it the most.
What?
My drunk friend coming up to me and saying, "Yo, fam, you've actually been moving Hollywood," and I had a yay moment where I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna turn this into $1 million." You know what I mean? But yeah, every part of my life is a brand.
Yeah, every single brand you had has like a little part of
A little part of my
like
life.
the Sober Society one.
Yeah.
That was kind of crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
that's why I'm not selling, fam. I'm not selling clothes. I'm actually selling energy. You know what I mean? I'm selling what I'm feeling at this moment, and that's why I feel like that's why clothes come so easy to me because I'm not trying to sell you a brand.
when
fam.
you make your brand, do you think deep about it, or is
No.
it just clicks?
No, that's why I don't rush anything. Like Pretty Boy Track Club came to me at a moment where I'm like very vulnerable, so I'm like, okay, let me just do it.
Yeah.
When Hollywood, I'm like, yo, I'm already living it. Why don't I just put on a t-shirt or a hoodie and make it cooler? You know what I mean? My way. Yeah. See?
What does that mean to you? What does go Hollywood mean?
When Hollywood, literally just not talking to old friends, cutting off a bunch of people. But that's part of life though, because as you grow up, a lot of people don't even want the hard truth that your circle is the people that will probably determine your life for the forever. You know what I mean? So if there's one person acting fake or it's like trying to hold you back, you got to cut them off. But like in reality, the ones that are getting caught off are mad at you and will call you Hollywood for some reason because you got, you know what I mean, you got popular on YouTube. You're chasing your dreams.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's literally the whole story.
That's interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Because I have a whole different like perception of Hollywood.
Really?
Yeah. My whole thing with Hollywood is like it's just like a facade, like it's fake.
It's fake.
Like all the lavish shit, all of the loud noise is just not even real.
Yeah.
Like they're just pretending they're living good.
Oh yeah.
Like they're not actually happy.
They're not. I don't think so. Because it's like, they'll show like the Rolls Royce, but then where are they living in? And they're like a little small Airbnb.
Because what I learned a lot of is like being around people that have so much money and
Yeah, they don't flex, fam.
they don't really flex. Or the
Yeah.
people that are actually happy, they don't need to flex it.
Yeah.
They're just fam.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
spend their money on just things that give them more time. Mm-hmm. That's the biggest flex in the
That's the
world.
biggest flex,
If
fam.
you can find a way to buy more time, that's the way
Yeah.
to live with money. At least that's like the biggest luxury.
Yeah.
because everyone has to spend their time to get money. Mm-hmm. Right.
100%.
But if you can spend your money at time, that's a flex.
My goodness, you can't bring back time, man. But for these elites, they're trying to do that with the shit that they're doing. You know what I mean?
Do you think we're gonna live in a life where AI is so smart and computers are so smart. The computers will just be able to do our work for.
Oh, I think we are getting close to that. Yeah, I think we are getting close to that, honestly.
Starting something new isn't just hard, it's terrifying. So much work goes into this thing that you're not entirely sure will work out, and it can be hard to make that leap of faith. Trust me, I know. When I started the podcast business, I wasn't even sure what I was doing. What if no one listened? What if I make a fool of myself? And what if no one buys my products? Now I know I was right in believing in myself and launching my podcast business despite all the fears and hesitations. It also helps when you have a partner like Shopify on your side to help. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the US, from household names like Gymshark and Mattel to brands just getting started. Get started with your own design studio with hundreds of ready-to-use templates. Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store that matches your brand style. And you can accelerate your efficiency whether you're uploading new products or trying to improve existing ones. Shopify is packed with helpful AI tools that write product descriptions, page headlines, and even enhance your product photography. It's time to turn those what ifs into with Shopify today. Sign up for your $1 per month free trial today at shopify.com/jumpers, JUMPERS. Go to shopify.com/jumpers. That's shopify.com/jumpers.
There is a lot about the job that isn't actually that fun that I have now automated away almost entirely. It's really common that you run into merge conflicts. You're finally ready to merge something and there's a conflict. Your CI is failing, but I have a Green PR's automation here.
You seen those? I forgot what it's called. It's like a cloud bot.
Cloud bot?
Is it called cloud bot? I forgot what it's called.
Yeah.
But pretty much people are getting these computers.
Yeah.
And they're installing an AI that will be able to do a whole bunch of sequences to just make you money.
No.
So it'll do whatever you would do by clicking a button. You just tell it what to do.
Oh.
So you could be like, I'm trying to build this brand and then sell these products.
Yeah.
Post these ads.
And they'll do it?
It'll do all of it. You don't have to do anything. Literally
Word.
nothing. And then all you have to do is just adjust. Like, let's say I want 5 ads instead of 4.
Wow.
That's all you have to do. And it will do everything clean. And then
Yeah.
it gets crazier because you'll have a generator that could just generate new content. Be like, okay, generate new ads or new like visuals or new.
And it does it.
It'll just do it for you.
Holy smokes.
So what you're starting to see is a completely clean business model
Yeah.
where you don't even have to exert energy.
Holy shit.
But obviously it takes a lot of time to
Yeah,
set up.
yeah,
It
to
takes
set up.
bare time to set up.
Uh-huh.
And you have to,
Does
you
it
have to have
though?
smart. You have to have the smart like strategy to do it because everyone's doing the same thing. Everyone's business is the same.
Yeah.
So you have to like be different somehow.
That's
right?
true. I've seen something with because traders, like day traders,
Yeah.
are using AI.
Yeah, to trade. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have homies that do that.
Oh, that ass.
Yeah, they're making so much bread right now.
Fam, and I understood it because it's like, yo, you can trade on small stuff, but if you're profiting $2, $5 in every trade, but you have multiple AI bots, so you have 1,000 AI bots that are making you $5
Yeah.
in every trade, fam, that's gonna add up.
It's infinite money.
And I'm
growth,
like,
bro.
wow. But so do you think like the higher ups are looking at this and being like, okay, the money that we're printing is that they're finding ways to make hella money. So is this the time for the Great Reset? Do you think that's why there's a factor of like, oh, let's push this agenda further now because look what they're doing.
Yo, money doesn't matter anymore. Yo, listen.
Fam, I don't think it does.
The dollar value isn't connected to anything.
Nothing, bro.
There was a time. Oh, you know why Titanic fucking sank?
Why?
Because the person that was on the Titanic was the person that wanted to keep money attached to gold, like the value. They wanted it.
there was
They wanted
gold.
a dollar to be traced to gold, like the same amount, right?
Yeah.
And not inflate the cash. They took him out, and they took everybody that was rich with him.
Rich. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
So that's why the Titanic sank. And
Like,
there was,
that's a theory.
That's a theory.
Oh
So
my-
and then the people that I guess set that up were the people that took over the bank system.
Yeah.
And then tied money to nothing, so you can just print shit.
Yeah.
And yo, literally, it's just whatever they say it is.
Whatever, fam.
Whatever
Yo,
they say it
the
is.
craziest thing, because I wanted to deposit, because I wanted to deposit a big amount of money in cash. But yo, the fact that I can go in and say an amount and they can't bring it out to me in cash because they don't have it is insane to me. Like that was my first reality check. Like, oh yeah, this shit, yo, it's just getting like my own money isn't even in my own bank.
It's just a number.
It's a number, fam.
It's just a number in the system.
So where does that shit go? Like, yo, I had the biggest what you mean you can't bring out my money?
Because they don't have it. It's just,
They don't
it's just
have
a
it,
number.
fam.
It's just a number.
Oh
Like, they
my
have-
gosh.
It's pretty much like points.
I don't want
That's
points.
actually what it is, though.
Yes, dog.
At this point, it's points, and
Yeah.
then they can decide whether
To give you or not.
points are worth more or less.
Yeah.
And because they can do that,
Yeah.
fuck, this is getting kind of dangerous.
Okay, no, we don't have to say it.
Well, I'll say it quick.
Okay.
But because they can do that,
Yeah.
and you have a lot of points, it doesn't matter like how much, you know?
Yeah.
Because you could just, if you're the one printing it,
Fam.
it doesn't
I'm
matter
saying-
'cause you're the one printing it.
I'm saying. And you know how what else I found out was fake? You know how Subway whenever you walk by a Subway, it literally fumes you the aroma, and in Disneyland they fume you airs and shit like that so it keeps you walking around the whole resort.
Yeah.
Did you know that dog noises in the community are fake?
Shut up. Oh, no, they're not.
Fam, I promise you. Yo, there was a video I seen. I don't know if it's still up, but there was a community. I think it was in a very torn down community.
Yeah.
But they're literally playing. So the guy was recording. There was nothing on the streets, and he was going like this, right? But from somewhere he heard like, oh, there was dog noises, and it continued the whole day.
No way.
Yeah, this is crazy, fam.
Like the same sound effect.
The same noise that he noticed in the video, but that's to keep people inside because they don't want them going outside.
Word.
Fam, it was crazy
Interesting.
because I'm looking at the video too. I'm like, yo, there's no dogs in anywhere.
Yeah.
And I mean, if it was close, it felt like it was close. There wouldn't be a dog noise that would come out from far that would sound like this.
But so they want people to stay inside?
Yeah,
That's why?
really bag it in torn down communities.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why wouldn't they want them to go outside? They wanted to stay in their house.
For what reason though?
I don't know.
Why does that make sense though? Like why?
Yeah,
why would
it
they
makes
want
sense,
them
though.
inside?
It makes sense.
Why would they want them inside?
I don't know.
Oh wait, is it because like they don't want violence or they want people to? But wouldn't that make them okay? Because in my like mind, you would want people in torn down communities to go outside more.
Really?
That's why in the 90s, the CIA promoted rap music to pretty much promote violence.
That is true.
Drugs, crime, to what? To doom lower class and keep everybody else higher class.
Yeah.
And obviously there's like CIA, they're racist at the time.
Yeah, for sure.
And they were targeting what? You know? Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. Maybe there is another thing because in the video, the whole neighborhood was literally no one on the streets.
Yeah, fam.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's systems in place before that
Yeah.
they're trying to like clean up now. Because before they were targeting all the ethnic groups. Right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Every single thing, there was like systems to keep them less than everyone else. But now because people started getting power,
Yeah.
they're like, oh fuck, we gotta play the same. We gotta play the same.
Okay. It's kind of weird, man. I'm not gonna lie.
That's life, bro. That's
Yeah.
that's everything. That's every system.
Yeah.
And that's what like Kanye was trying to like explain. Michael Jackson trying to explain.
fake, yeah.
And all of these people that try to speak out, they just get
Yeah. That ass.
and they just rap.
It makes sense that Michael Jackson was in the video because he was the one trying to expose everything too. Remember in the video too when the cake guy falls?
Wait, what cake guy?
Remember?
Yeah. Actually, I do.
But did you notice why it was weird?
No.
Because he fell on purpose. So the mini Kanye tried to trip him, but he didn't even get
didn't
tripped
get
by
tripped by
Kanye.
him.
He tripped by himself. And then that's another one showing like, oh yeah, this is all a stage because he tried to disrupt it, but it already had a conclusion.
Yo.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, did you hear the cursive writing theory? How they don't use cursive writing anymore?
Yeah, they don't, and we used to be taught that in school.
Yeah, that used to be like mandatory. You
Yeah,
have
a
to-
mandatory class.
You really have to learn cursive writing.
Why
so
is that?
in 2010, they didn't ban it.
Yeah.
But they made it not part of the curriculum anymore.
Why not?
The reason being is because every single law
Yeah.
was originally written
And cursive?
in cursive.
Oh, no way.
All the
Oh, I
history
already know where it's
books
going.
are written in cursive writing. So years and years will pass. Also, did you know cursive writing is a one form of literature that AI can't read or can't.
No.
Yeah, it can't understand because everybody's cursive writing's a little bit different.
Yes,
so
it's
you
different.
You can't categorize it in the same thing.
Oh shit.
That's why they're getting rid of cursive writing. So the next generations to come,
Yeah.
they won't be able to read the important amendments
Oh
or
my God.
literature, legislations. Yo, it's all just written in fucking cursive.
Yeah.
And they can just, say whatever now.
Exactly. And I like if you want me to read cursive, it's still very hard, even though I learned it.
Really?
Yeah. Yo, some people's cursive is really
No,
so,
like doctors?
it's so
Yeah.
nice that you can't. No, doctors have shit handwriting. I'm
Doctor, you can't even read it.
Yeah. No, but actual good cursive writing, it looks so perfect that you can't read it.
Like the Disney logo. Loki.
Yeah.
Loki, the Disney logo, I always thought was a P. No,
Let me see
I
it
thought
again.
it was like a G or
Let me
something.
see.
I never thought it was a D as a kid.
Let me see.
Look. I always thought it was like a G.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I never saw the D.
Yeah, the Disney
fam.
logo was always weird to me too.
I never saw the D as a kid.
Yeah.
I always saw it as like a G, like a backwards G.
Oh, so everything, so all the laws now. Wait, but that would help though, right? Because AI can't fake laws.
No, I think what it's for is to dumb down the population.
Dumb down the population.
Yeah, dumb down the population so you can't read. Fam, like look at our generation right now. Like
Yeah.
that's coming.
It's all
a lot
this.
of, some of them can't even use a regular phone. Like
Wait, what do you mean?
With buttons.
No.
Yeah.
No, we're the best at that. What are you talking about?
No, the generation coming. Like
Oh, the generation
younger,
coming.
way younger. Like some though. Some. I'm not saying
yeah.
everyone.
Oh my gosh.
Because if you go to a little kid and be
Yeah.
like, hey, pick up the phone.
Yeah.
You know what they do? They do this, right?
Oh, as in thing.
Yeah, as if it's a smartphone.
Oh.
But we all do this.
Yeah,
Ring,
yeah.
ring. We're in between. We're in like
Yeah.
just between the 90s millennials.
Yeah.
And then in between like Gen Alpha.
Yeah.
Gen Z's like the bridge.
Okay.
So we kind of remember the past, but
but-
we're very involved in the future.
Yeah, I'm so happy we had some years without the phone because now I love it because I've already experienced that. But the
Yeah.
kids right now they can't experience that. You know?
I know.
You know what's one of the crazy scams that's happening in China right now?
What?
With the phone? So you know the Uber app?
Yeah.
You know in the Uber they have a profile. So like you'll see your driver before you come, right? So look, so in China there's a bunch of ghost drivers that are like AI'd into robots. So look,
Let me see.
So like say so it's funny. Everyone's making fun of it because it's like John is 2 minutes away.
Yeah.
And then you see this.
Oh,
Have you
I
seen
think
this
I've
before?
seen it. Yeah, I think I've seen it.
Yeah. So these are ghost drivers. So they'll literally the scam is you see the profile pic and you'll cancel your
Because
ride.
you don't want to get picked up by that.
By them.
Yeah.
So you'll get like a $5 cancellation fee that goes straight in their pockets. They didn't have to move.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
automatic. You know what I mean? But that shit is not legal, fam.
That's smart though.
it's
That's
smart, but it's not legal.
Is it not legal? Why?
No, because fam, what are you talking about? You're scamming a person because they know you'll not pick up. But the crazy thing
Is
is,
that not legal?
oh, low-key, it is legal.
That's legal.
Because you
You're
have
just
to.
making a profile picture.
Yeah.
Like, what if I take a picture and I'm just man is just mad ugly?
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You're right. John is coming.
you can't discriminate for somebody looking like how they
You're right.
look.
You're right,
You know what I'm
fam.
saying?
Because in order to like in Instagram with Meta, you have to put your face like if you have a verified check, you have to put your face and it has to be visibly shown. So it has to go through AI to see if this is a real person. It's probably the same with Uber. It has to go through scans to see if this is a real person. You can't just put like a picture of like corn on like
Maybe it's not Uber. It's probably like because in Asia they have different
they have
drive
different
apps.
things.
they
Yeah,
have
you're
different
right.
Drive apps.
You're
So it's
right.
not necessarily Uber. It's
Yeah.
definitely like the other.
yeah.
But
Have I,
that's smart as fuck though.
have I told you my Grab story? My only Grab story in the Philippines.
Oh, you used Grab before?
Yeah, once. Once. So like my cousin was he had to go to church early and I was still in the room. So I had to take a Grab from one province to another province.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm very scared because I don't speak Filipino, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, just take the Grab, bro. I got you. So he sets me off in the Grab and it's just we're chilling, right? But we're going into like these the borders where you have to kind of like pay a fee. So
It's like a toll.
yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
toll. So
Pay the toll.
yeah. And I'm Filipino, so obviously the guy thinks I speak Filipino.
Yeah.
So there's a big toll in front of me, and I'm looking at it like, damn, that's a lot of money. And the Grab guy looks at me like this. He starts speaking
you have to
Filipino.
pay, 'cause you have
Yeah.
to pay.
So he starts speaking Filipino. I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, oh, I have to pay me, and he keeps speaking Filipino, but I don't understand. So I call my bro, and then he's like, I was like, oh, just talk to him. He's like, yeah, you gotta pay this big fee. I'm like, what the fuck? In Uber, like I already paid for the thing. In Uber in Canada, if there's any fee, 407, they already pay.
Yeah, there's an option that says like you can avoid the tolls.
Yes. But I didn't know that. So he's speaking to me in Filipino for like 5 minutes at this toll gate, like holding up hella cars because I don't want to pay it. So yeah, I end up paying it. Luckily, I had money. Holy shit.
Oh, so you just give the cash? It's
Yeah.
It's calm.
But the whole time while he's talking Filipino, I was mad stressed, worrying, fam. Golden State Warrior, fam.
I mean, yo, if I was in the Philippines, like, thankfully everyone speaks English.
I know.
But I would be low-key scared
Yeah.
if I didn't know anything at all. If
100%.
I didn't know like a little bit of Tagalog or
Yeah.
a little bit of thing.
Yeah.
Because I can pick up a little bit like, okay, they're trying to say this type of stuff. They're trying to say
Facts.
that. Imagine going to a country where they could just like maneuver around you.
Oh my, and we've
Imagine
seen it happen.
Japan. I haven't been to Japan yet.
Okay.
But if somebody was really trying to get at you in Japan,
Yeah.
they could have a group of people could have a whole conversation. You have
Really?
no clue what you're doing.
Fam, you're right.
And they could just take advantage of you. They could do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Like, oh fuck, I need subtitles.
Oh, really? Have you seen all the? I don't know if we ever talked about this. The missing kids wall in Japan.
Is it the one after the bomb or no?
No, this is like right now.
Yeah.
So a bunch of fam, it's like imagine like a cement wall, and this they also have this in Mexico with a tree, and I'm like, where are all these kids going?
Yeah.
Fam, in Japan, there's a big concrete wall. It's like 1,000, maybe more than 1,000 pictures of just random kids.
Damn.
And
that
I'm
one
like,
missing.
yes. And obviously during the stuff of the whole Jeffrey Epstein stuff, and now that I'm seeing there's a missing kids tree in Mexico, fam. There's a bunch. So on all the branches, there's a stem and there's a picture of a random kid.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is going on? Like, this is how much kids are missing, and nobody's doing nothing about it.
That's everywhere.
This is the
bro.
only time I'm seeing it, not on no news, like from TikTok. It's crazy.
That's a lot of places, fam.
Yes.
There's a lot of missing kids that just they never come back.
Yes, and I want to show you this video because you know when there's arcades and like bouncy castles. So there's a creepy ass video going around where they're saying like, oh, this is how random kids go missing. So look behind the bouncy castle, there's a door, and the door says not an exit.
So what is it?
Why would you? No, fam. Obviously, it's an exit, fam.
Yeah.
But why would it be labeled not an exit? And why is it close to this like weird part of the bouncy castle? Cause fam, imagine a guy waiting behind that door, waiting, listening to see a kid, fam. And you know, in the bouncy castle places, screams can get misled as having fun.
Damn, bro.
Imagine but whole time is your son or daughter is getting grabbed, and then you look around, there's nowhere to go except for that door, but it's not an exit. There wouldn't be, you wouldn't even suspect.
Yo,
Crazy.
What the sad thing about Japan
Yeah.
is there's a huge like PDF file.
Oh, 100
a huge
everywhere.
one. And it's so prominent that they made an anime pretty much genre.
No.
Yeah, lolis.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
So lolis pretty much mean like
Yeah.
little, you know?
no way.
Yeah, that's what it means, bro.
And you know how there's like themes of like, so you go to like Shinjuku and like that's his whole theme, Pokemon, anime, lots of that. Do you think there's like a village or like an area that Lily will show you that in magazines? There probably is.
Wait, show what in magazine?
Like, you know how there's already like big titty anime girls
Yeah.
that they already put in shops if you go down to the bottom, and there's like magazines of that. So
Yeah.
do you think there's an area that Lily will what do you call this? Will show off that lolis part of their culture?
Yo, they sell that online, fam. That's all. That's
Oh,
all
really?
Yeah, you get free. That's a big thing in anime.
Yeah.
It's not even like it's kind of hidden. There's straight up.
Oh, wow.
popular animes.
They
that have
show it.
characters. Yeah,
Holy fuck.
and usually a lot of popular animes have like one loli.
Really?
Yeah.
That's supposed to attract them to you?
Not
that-
necessarily because it just means like a kid character.
Yeah.
But obviously, like there's some weird.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Because I know a lot of characters that a lot of people like that are very young though. Like they have statues of them in their room. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the fact that it's an actual genre.
Oh my
That's some like
God.
Epstein shit, fam.
That is Epstein shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, we gotta talk about Palm Beach Pete.
Oh, Palm Beach Pete, fam. He was going through a lot these few weeks.
So I think he activated his Instagram last month.
Oh, it
because
was
he started going viral. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
last month he just activated
Only?
Instagram.
Wait,
only
that's
last month,
sus.
and he was getting so much followers right now.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of people, obviously, everyone thinks he's Epstein.
Yeah.
Now
'cause he
a
looks
lot of
like
people
him.
started diving in,
Okay.
and if you notice in one of the Epstein interviews,
Yeah.
Oh, actually, the interview that was never supposed to release. It was a secret Epstein interview.
Oh, really?
The one where he said he was the devil.
Oh, yeah.
So he has a tendency to mess up stuttering F's.
No.
Now, in a podcast with Palm Beach Pete, what does he have trouble pronunciating?
There's no way. F's?
F's, and he has the same stutter, the exact same way. I'm gonna play for you.
Ed films me, and the next thing I...
As your firm, Mr. Edwards and Mr. Jaffe, has been described by the U.S. Attorney as perpetrating one of the largest frauds
The
in
same,
South Florida.
literally the same stutter, and literally the same way he says the.
Fam, no, even the way
messes
he,
up.
the way he talks.
The way he talks, the same.
It's the
shit.
cadence.
It's the same shit. So people looked into it too. If
Yeah.
you do a face scan of him,
Uh-huh.
and you can see like certain what do you call it?
Lines?
It's like
Stress
it's
lines?
like pretty much the history you can see in your face.
No.
Yeah. So you can't really lie on your face marks. 'Cause
Yeah,
the
yeah.
wrinkles over time they give marks.
Yeah.
They're very unique to that person because they do this a lot, do that a lot, whatever.
Okay.
Palm Beach and Jeffrey Epstein
Has the same shit.
have the same lines.
No, man.
And Palm Beach Pete has
No.
been posting really weird content like this.
Let me see.
Where he's saying, here, look, just read it.
Let me see.
Where he's saying you can get away with anything if you have the greatest friends to back you up. And he's dancing in a car, looking like full Epstein right here.
What the heck?
So he's just playing. It's either he's playing along with the joke.
And this makes sense because Epstein has what? A lot of power and a lot of friends that can back him up.
Yeah. So he's just like almost, yo, this is me. I'm okay. I'm out.
Yeah.
And he's playing along with it. He might just be Epstein fan.
See, even though he's not, maybe say he's not Epstein. I don't like the fact that you're even playing along with it because obviously, some people want to be like, oh, some people want to be Drake, and they'll make themselves and they'll play into the bit.
Yeah.
If they because they want to be known as Drake.
That's a crazy person to
Why
pretend to
would you
be.
ever want to be Jeffrey Epstein if you're
Because
not
it's
Jeffrey
him.
Epstein?
He's him.
You know what I mean? He's not him, man.
Because it might just be him, bro.
That's insane, dog.
Because it might just be him.
Yeah.
But would you think about it.
Yeah.
What's the best way to hide something?
Comedy.
In plain sight.
Yeah. Oh, you know, I heard some shit where jesters back then were the only ones that can tell the truth.
What? What do you mean?
So back when there was a big hierarchy and stuff like that,
Yeah.
jesters would make jokes about like political stances, and this is when it gets crazy because remember the 10-year cycle?
Yeah.
Like it's literally just history repeating itself. Because what do comedians do at the Grammys? They make fun of the things that are going on. So jesters could get away with that shit before because that's the only thing that they can do.
Yeah,
but by
yeah.
comedy. You know what I mean? And that's the same shit that people do in the real world.
Yeah, because let's say the jester and then the king said, no, this is what happened.
Yes, but you can make fun of and warn the people.
Because if you go against the king's word,
Yeah.
you just get slain, fam. They pull out
Yeah.
the sword and just chop your shit
Dead
off.
ass.
But the jester, because it's comedy and it's a show,
Yeah.
you can say whatever you want, and the king
Whatever.
has to allow it because it's a joke, especially if he's fucking funny.
Yeah.
But if the jester says something crazy, off with his head.
Yes.
Off with his head
Yes.
too.
And a lot of comedians right now are getting like, you know what I mean? They're trying to get canceled for saying shit that is true too. Instagram Live, and he was like, the Pistons not gonna matter on Judgment Day. Fire.
Oh,
Fire. You know what I mean? He must have seen shit, fam, because
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
if you're giving up $1 million to actually
for your soul. Obviously
yeah,
it's worth
you
it.
wouldn't do it. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously it's worth it.
Exactly.
Because if you see all of these athletes, like sometimes they feel like, I don't know, they take the deal because they're joining
Exactly.
the other side.
Wouldn't it be sus for a professional athlete that's really good at sport to take that money because he's good at it? But no, he's like he has something that he doesn't want to give up. So yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because everyone just plays part of the gen. But also it's hard, fam. Do you think, like, as much as we say, like, let's say someone comes up to you and says,
Yeah.
Gavin, I'll give you like $500 million, change your whole life, change your family's life, blah, blah.
I'm glad I have my faith that I can say no to that. You know what I mean?
$500 million, yeah,
But
man.
fam, yeah, obviously it's
Right?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
I
hard.
would say no in an instant.
Yeah.
I would say no in an instant. I would die for God.
Yeah.
I'll die for God. You know what I'm saying? If you really
Why do you look at me like that?
Because you're wearing Balenciaga slides right now.
Okay. No, yo,
No,
you see his
it's not, you gave money.
Yeah.
You gave money to be the man. I'm playing.
Oh,
Wait.
chill, fam. Chill.
I'm joking. I know, bro. Trust. I'm joking. though.
I already know, man. I already bought it, bro. I already bought it. No, it makes sense for him. And I don't know if you also saw Lil Yachty's how he said his manifestation.
No, I didn't.
How he manifests.
What does he do?
So when you manifest, you usually look at a higher power, right?
Yeah.
So he's telling other people when he manifests, and this is how he met Drake. He manifested into the abyss.
What does that mean? Like
Fam, we don't-
in blackness?
Yeah, fam. He didn't mention anything about manifesting to either God or maybe like a higher power.
It's like
he just said,
darkness?
yeah. He said he manifested to the abyss, and then even the guy interviewing him was like, "What the hell is the abyss?" You know what I mean? And his dream came true that he got friends with Drake. So sus, man. When celebrities stop mentioning God and stuff like that, because Yachty before he mentioned God, Kai before he mentioned God.
Oh, did you see Cardi?
What happened?
Cardi recently, even in his song that just sampled and just like leaked,
Yeah.
he started talking about God.
No.
Yeah, he's switching over.
Oh, no way.
You didn't hear about this, huh?
No.
So it just leaked. I think he's a feature on some I forgot who the artist is.
Yeah.
It's very new leak. Very new leak.
Okay.
And Cardi's verse, here, I'll play it for you.
Yeah, let me hear.
He pretty much talks about God and he talks about how they wanted to take his soul. Like they're
Oh,
asking
no
for his
way.
soul. Yeah.
Let me hear that. See, I'm telling you, in the instance of what the world is right now, everyone's coming to God.
Here, listen.
Yeah.
So it's called The Truth Is.
Ooh, W type.
Oh shit, hold on.
Yeah.
Is this the one?
Tattoos, my skin. That's the low-key gotta slap. Tattoos on my manners. Let me see.
Listen.
Oh, I heard it.
Help me pick a side. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Feel-
Feeling,
dude,
and he's, at the end, he's like feeling
feel
like,
like,
yay.
yay.
I think it might be with Kanye. I think it was supposed to be on Bully.
oh,
But
so
they
do you,
started beefing or something.
yeah, that's crazy though. Like finally, after all the vamp stuff, but it's the. I feel like it was the end because that's the biggest exaggeration he had. Because like you know what I mean, like oh he went full on force to that side, so now he has to realize. I mean, it's kind of too late. I mean, it's not too late, but
It's never too.
Yes, it's not too late.
It's never
Yeah,
too
yeah.
late. You can always turn to God. fam.
Yeah,
You can always
exactly.
Look at the right path.
Yeah.
There's straight up Satanists, like people that were straight Satanists, and then they turn to Jesus.
Yeah.
fam. Like it's never too late, and especially those ones. I feel like those are the biggest moments
Yeah.
where it's like, yo, people that completely on the other side, you were able to bring them here. You know,
That's facts.
because the devil doesn't go after people that are already sinning necessarily. They'll go
Yeah.
after the ones that are hard to
Are
sin.
hard to sin. Yeah.
The thief doesn't rob an empty house again.
Fuck, I got clipped. See, yo, compare that to the shit that I said in the beginning where there's nothing to the context.
Yo, back though, yeah, like a thief doesn't
Yeah.
rob an
I-
empty
yeah,
house.
that's a fire bar.
It'll go. The thief will go, like the enemy will go after someone that is filled
Yeah.
with the Spirit.
Yeah.
because that's closer to God.
That's why it's like when you start reading the Bible and stuff, like then you start seeing stuff because it's like, oh, like the last resort of you trying to switch. It's like, let me try it one more time, my hardest time. You know what I mean?
And that's why when people always say like, oh, I can't believe you're Catholic, blah
Yeah.
blah. Can't believe you're Christian because like look at all these like priests that did bad things and this and that.
Yeah.
And I tell them like nobody's safe from sin, fam. Everybody can make mistakes and everybody can sin. Like everybody, the devil goes after everybody,
Yeah,
and especially the ones that goes after everybody.
I know.
Like there's no like person that's really safe.
That ass.
Everyone can
Chill, man.
unless unless
That's
you're
like the most Toronto hood man do it. Well, what'd you say with there was another one with the boats? Fam, I was right there. Or
No,
what'd
wait,
you
what did I say?
Fuck, that was another Toronto hood man Bible quote.
Well, if you're Well, obviously, like the devil tries to tempt everyone, but
Yeah.
if you truly have strong faith,
Yeah,
it won't touch you
facts.
because you know where you are and you know where you stand.
Yeah, I remember we were at the Queen Mary, and then I was freaking out, right? But then you didn't do this to anyone else, but before I went in, because I know nothing affects you, because whenever we do the ghost hunting, like I don't know why, but
spirits,
nothing
like, run away.
nothing wants to touch you, right? So I was the first one in, but before I opened the door, I felt the hand on my shoulder, and I looked back, Carlos touching me. I'm like, oh, I'm blessed. You know what I mean? Like what that's the only time he will really lock in for me, fam. Like if
I
I'm
don't know. I felt like I had to.
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know,
like
I wanted to-
you know what I mean? And then he'll put his hand on me. I'm like, oh shit, like I'm good. You know what I mean?
Maybe I can sense like your nervous energy.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
know.
like yo. I
Yeah,
gotta
you
wake
probably
up.
were just like, yeah, just chill. You didn't do that for RJ, fam. You like, yo, go RJ, go.
RJ's a wide eyed. Like this guy's ready to go, fam.
But RJ, though, I respect it because I feel like, yo, he has faith too, obviously, and he's not scared of nothing.
Yeah, he's not scared
Like
of
he'll go into that battle. You are the most. RJ is the most like you in the house. I can say that.
You think so?
Yeah, 100%. Not scared of anything.
Not Josh?
No, like in personality wise,
Really?
fam, Josh is like me.
Really?
Fam, RJ's when he moves like he wants it, fam.
I guess so.
Josh in similar ways. But the most person I see Carlos in is RJ.
Really?
100%.
That's very interesting.
100%, yeah.
That's really interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Yo, watch the Jumper's House and let us know.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah, leave it on the comments if you think that's accurate. Also, leave a like.
Yeah.
But watch the Jumper's House and let us know.
Yeah, fam.
Really? You think so?
100%.
That's kind of mind blowing to me.
No, because he'll even tell me, let's do it right now. And when I heard, let's do it right now, I'm like, is that Carlos, fam? Because, Josh doesn't tell me that. He's like, yeah, we can just do it later. Josh is like me, fam. Like, trust. Like, I've lived with both of them.
Word.
Yeah. Josh is not, in a lot of ways, Josh is not like you, but he compliments you.
Interesting.
Yeah. Josh compliments you. RJ is more like you. That's a good comparison.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Damn, that's interesting stuff.
Yeah.
I always thought like me and Josh are very similar.
In ways, fam. But I feel like you guys just compliment, like, I'm talking personality. It's RJ, fam. I see it. That's a big gas, though. I'm not showing you this video. He'll probably never fit it because he
RJ's
probably
gonna
doesn't
comment
know.
right now. Is like, no way.
Yeah. He's like, wow. Yeah.
Hit one of these, or a part of the solution. Like you can either be. What do you make that face?
No.
Stop making that face.
Sorry. When you give me life advice, yeah, I'll take that shit. Carlos giving me relationship advice. So funny, fam.
It's true though.
Yeah, I know. It's true.
It's
so
true.
far.
You're part of the
It's
problem.
wrong messenger.
How am I the wrong messenger?
I'm kidding. Right,
No,
right,
but
right
look.
message, wrong message.
Listen.
Yeah,
I have a lot of experience with this guy.
I'm listening.
Look. God's not gonna give you.
God.
Stop.
Sorry, bro. Sorry. Okay, go.
God.
Go.
God's not gonna give you somebody that you don't deserve. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. I was
He's gonna align you with exactly how. You made it at the very end. You made it at the very end of the podcast. Leave a like and comment down. I'm part of the solution.
I'm part of the. You're not part of the solution.
Jump out.
Deuces.
Wow! I'm super excited to join the Whatnot family. Whatnot is a live streaming platform where you guys can buy